A friend was asking me like, what is my goal in therapy? Sometimes he was trying to look at it through the lens of like a merchant, and he said like when I'm working with someone, I just want them to buy my product. Like, what are you looking for in a session? And that was an interesting question. He's always good. My best friend Terry Huddleston is good at asking good questions. But one of the interesting things that I remembered was I was doing this intake with someone, and I was noticing that I was asking questions and trying to get on their wavelength essentially, right? Like I'm trying to like talk to them to the point where I get feedback that says I understand what they're seeing. Like I could get more aligned with their point of view. And when therapy works, that's when I know I'm in pocket, right? I'm saying things and you're resonating with it, and that's how you feel that I understand you. And so I noticed that in earlier phases of therapy with people, I'm trying to find that wavelength so that we're both traveling along the same wavelength, and I can see kind of why you feel that way. Because until I get on that wavelength, I can't nudge. I can't adjust the way you think. So I'm like, oh, okay, I see how you're seeing it from that perspective, but can we look in this perspective? And when you trust me and when you think I'm doing that, then you trust that when I toss out this alternative perspective or um, this telling you to try to find another point of view, then you trust that you have the ability to do that. In part because I'm back here helping you, supporting, pushing. And so when looking at like what are my goals in the hour, often it's to just sort of be on the right wavelength and then do some polite nudging, some seed planting, some pushing in ways that help you get to maybe a different way of thinking about yourself and a different way of believing in yourself and ultimately a different way of behaving and thinking so that you can feel healthy and don't necessarily fall back into old toxic habits and patterns. That's usually what I'm trying to do in the hour. That's the secret to how I'm trying to do therapy. Hope it helps. Take care of yourself. Take care of my friend for me.